My dears, good morning. And here in this session, we are going to take up one of the most important chapters, I would say, ever in 10th standard NCERT syllabus, because this chapter is the chapter which has a double digit weightage in your 10th grade. It is none other than triangles. So, triangles, you have many important concepts, and I have given a detailed notes on each and every concept along with along with some explanations for everything. So go through all those things, and if you have any doubts, feel free to contact me. I have given my number in the description. So you have some of the most special materials here. I'm not going to reveal anything now, so you can go through the notes and you can see how those materials are. It will be very nice and it will be very interesting with a lot of surprises as well. So let's go to the session now. Triangles has a much significant weightage in your board exam. In fact, triangles you can expect it for 10 marks plus 10 or 11 marks you can expect uh, in triangles, because the only chapter that is having a double digit weightage in your board exam is triangles. So such is the magnitude of this chapter. If you understand these concepts very in a very easy way, it will be very helpful and it will be very easy. Triangles will be very easy for you if you understand these things in a very easier way. So let's go to the session now. You have introduction and you have some important theorems, and then you have some criteria for similarity of triangles and some useful problem solving techniques which I have given. So let's see here. Two triangles are there, ABC and DEF. So two triangles are said to be congruent. Congruent means exactly identical, exact like Xerox copy. You can visualize this Xerox copy with the original. So that's the meaning of congruence. So two triangles are said to be congruent if all the angles are same, all the corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles means angle A and angle D should be equal, angle B and angle E should be equal, angle C and angle F should be equal, and also the corresponding side should be equal. AB should be equal to DE, and BC should be equal to EF, and AC should be equal to DF. If all the corresponding sides as well as the corresponding angles are equal, then you can say that these two triangles are congruent. So you guys would have studied it in your 9th grade. Now we are going to study about similarity and the various conditions for similarity. So next is two triangles. If they are similar, there are only two conditions. Instead of first of all, corresponding angles should be equal. Angle A and angle D are equal. Angle B and angle E are equal. Angle C and angle F are equal, which was very similar to the congruence part as well. But here the second condition varies. The instead of the corresponding sides being equal, it should be proportional. That is, it should have the same ratio. That is, AB and DE if you divide, and BC and EF if you separately divide, and AC and DF should be, if you divide, everything should be having the same ratio. Like for example, AB can be 1, DE can be 2. What is the ratio? 1 by 2, half. Remember this. BC can be 2, EF can be 4. 2 by 4, half. AC can be 3, DF can be 6. If you divide again, you get half, 3 by 6. So like that, the ratio should be the same. So you have to remember this. All congruent triangles are similar. All congruent triangles are similar, because in congruent triangles, like I said, if you divide everything AB by DE, BC by EF, AC by DF, the ratio will always be the same. So you can say that all the congruent triangles are similar, but the reverse is not true always. But similar triangles need not be congruent. It's very similar to the analogy. All dogs are animals, but all animals need not be dogs. So like this you have to remember. And next is the another very important special theorem. In fact, a special theorem for me personally. And so you have this theorem, basic proportionality theorem. They'll be asking you, sometimes they'll be asking you in your 2 marks, I mean not 2 marks, 3 marks or 5 marks. If you guys are lucky enough, you'll get it in a 5 mark, because in the past 3 to 4 years this question was not asked. So you can expect this question, basic proportionality theorem. I call it as Nandana's theorem because Nandana was a very special student who gave away a very simple proof for proving BBT. She used a very simple proof. So I renamed this theorem on her to honor her. I renamed this theorem as Nandana's theorem, just like how great people are getting honored. So I renamed this as Nandana's theorem. So let's look at the proof now in a very simple way, and we'll try to understand how she proved actually. Nandana, meanwhile, uh, was my passed out student. She passed out last year in 2025 batch, and she's probably considered to be the one of the greatest ever, probably ever in the history of students community. So like such is her caliber. So we can so let's get into the theorem now. So in triangle ABC with D parallel to BC, so you have to prove that AD divided by DB equal to AE divided by EC. If you're in your NCRT book, if you see, they would have given a lot of, they would have proved this theorem by using a lot of steps. So as Nandana rightly said, you can minimize this all the steps given in the NCRT in a very simple way. So what she basically did was she took two triangles ADE and ABC and DE parallel to BC. You know that it is a given data. Now corresponding angles should be equal. Pair of corresponding angles are there. Angle D equal to angle B, angle E equal to angle C. So from that you can prove that these two triangles are similar because by using AA similarity, which we are going to see subsequently. So using AA similarity, these two triangles are similar, and if these two triangles are similar, then the corresponding ratios has to be equal. AD by DB equal to AE by EC. So this was the legendary proof given by the great Nandana. So such is the simplicity of the proof. So you can write the same proof in your exam, and they'll be giving you full marks in your exam as well. So it's one of the legendary proofs, as I said. So next is converse of BBT in triangle ABC. If AD divided by DB equal to AE divided by EC, then you are supposed to prove that DE should be parallel to BC. So this is the converse of it. So now I have drawn a line like this. You can see from this diagram DE dash. DE dash parallel to BC, and I have assumed that D is not parallel to BC because you are asked to prove this, so you can assume the contrary to be true. That is, D is not parallel to BC and DE dash is parallel to BC. Now what you get? Now you can use that legendary theorem AD by DB equal to AE dash by EC. Instead of AE by EC, it will be AE dash by EC, and similarly AE by EC equal to AE dash by E dash C. So this is possible only when AD by DB equal to AE by EC. And now you have to add on both the sides. You have to add 1 on both the sides. Then you can see that the line the point E and E dash coincides. If the point E and E dash coincides, then DE should be parallel to BC. That's the proof. That's a very simple proof of the converse of BPT. So next we go to the criteria for similarity of triangles. So I have given ABC, DEF again, figure 1 and figure 2. So AAA similarity, AA all are angles. So if angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, and angle C equal to angle F, then you can say that these two triangles are similar. Using this similarity criteria only, the legendary Nandana proved her theorem. That's why it's famously called Nandana's theorem. So fine, okay. And now you can prove that ABC is similar to triangle DEF. And after proving this, you can say that the corresponding ratios are proportional, which is AB by DE equal to BC by EF, and that is also equal to AC by DF. And next is the triple S similarity condition. So triple S similarity condition, if triple S means sides, all the sides, if they are proportional, then you can say that these two triangles are similar, and then you can say that since they are similar, the corresponding angle should also be equal. So angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, and angle C equal to angle F. Simple. SAS similarity, any two sides, if they are divided in the same ratio, like for example AB by DE equal to AC by DF, and any of the angles are equal, angle A equal to angle D, then also you can say that the two triangles are similar as per SAS criteria. and then you can say that alternate, I mean the corresponding other side also has to be equal. So, and then the corresponding angles are also to be equal. So this is SAS similarity, and next is useful problem solving techniques. So this is all the important questions taken from NCERT book. A line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle is parallel to the other side, bisects the third side. This you can prove it by using the great Nandana's theorem, which is BPT, and next is the line joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. This can be proved by using the converse of BPT. And another question, ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC. So AB is parallel to DC means straight away you have to use the great theorem, BPT theorem. So on diagonals intersect at O, show that AO by BO equal to CO by DO. And next is you can prove it by using BPT, and the diagonals of a quadrilateral intersect each other. They have given the condition, now they are asking you to prove that ABCD is a trapezium. Trapezium means you know very well that one pair of alternate sides should be equal. AB should be parallel, I mean AB should be parallel to DC. So that you can prove it by using converse of BPT, and these two are next important questions. Sides AB, BC and median of a triangle are proportional to sides PQ, QR and median of triangle PQR, show that these two triangles are similar. So they can be proved by using various similarity rules which we learned recently. And next is AD and PM or the medians of triangles. Same, almost same question. So you are asked to prove this. This can also be proved by using the various similarity criteria. And with this, triangles are over. Triangles is over. I hope that you guys have understood it very well. You had a very special proof uh, in that in this triangles video. Hope you like the proof, and you can use the same proof in your exam so that you guys will be getting the maximum marks. If they ask you, there are chances of PPT being asked, and if that PPT is being asked, but don't write Nandana's theorem. So I am just telling you guys about this theorem only to honor her, because she only gave away this proof in a very simple way. So to honor her I am telling, but don't use the word Nandana's theorem in your exam. So with this we have completed all the chapters, all the rounds of the chapters. So hope you guys you have enjoyed all my videos, and hope all my videos are useful for all of you, and let's keep rocking. Thank you.